3.0 Replace the CIM circuit card assembly. This terminal learning objective will contain the following enabling learning objectives. Prepare to replace the CIM CCA. Disassemble the CIM and remove the CCA. Replace the CCA and assemble the CIM. To prepare to conduct the repair and replace procedures, retrieve the following items: electrostatic discharge pad, electrostatic wristband, personal protection equipment if necessary, eye protection, gloves, protective clothing, or protective shoes. Repairing the VTESS equipment will at times require opening sealed equipment to replace components, such as the circuit card assembly or other parts. The process of opening the equipment may require cleaning the equipment with solvents, replacing consumable items like gaskets or O-rings, and the application of sealants. This process also requires specific tools that will assist in the removal process of the components. To prepare to conduct the repair and replace procedures, retrieve the following items: tools to remove the components, 2 to 36-inch-pound torque driver, number 1 cross-tip screwdriver bit, number 2 cross-tip screwdriver bit, medium and small cross-tip screwdrivers, a scribe, solvents and sealants, multi-purpose synthetic grease, PN 45518, rubbing alcohol, chem wipes, circuit card assembly and cables. To disassemble the CIM and remove the CCA, remove 10 screws that secure the CIM lid to the CIM enclosure. Caution: open CIM carefully to avoid damaging or ripping cables and ribbons. Carefully separate CIM lid from CIM enclosure. Disconnect P1 of speaker S1 from CIM CCA J7. Disconnect CIM touchscreen ribbon from J4. Disconnect CIM touchscreen ribbon from J3. Disconnect P1 from CIM CCA J1. Remove 3 captive screws that secure the CIM CCA. Slide CCA card forward to unlock CCA card. Forward direction is towards the clear IR window. Raise CCA card and disconnect P1 from CCA card J9 underneath to disconnect the battery. Remove the CCA. Remove O-ring from the CIM with the scribe. Place CCA in an ESD bag. Remove outer O-ring from the CIM enclosure with the scribe. Warning: acetone, insulating compound, locking compound, and sealing compound repair are flammable. Do not smoke while using these compounds or use these compounds near open flames. To replace the CCA and assemble the CIM, seat the battery in the battery socket. Replace the O-ring as necessary. Connect P1 from battery to CCA card J9. Seat the CCA card and slide it down to lock it in place. Position and secure CIM CCA by installing 3 captive screws using the torque driver set at 5 inch-pounds. Connect P1 to CIM CCA J1. Connect CIM touchscreen ribbon to CIM CCA J3. Connect CIM touchscreen ribbon to CIM CCA J4. Ensure ferrite on J3 is pushed as close to the connection point on the CCA as possible. Ensure ferrites on J4 are pushed as close to both connection points as possible. Connect speaker S1 to CIM CCA J7. Verify connectors are properly connected to the CCA. Tighten connectors as necessary. Check O-ring, part number 203-29763, for nicks, cuts, or deformities. Apply multi-purpose synthetic grease, part number 41150, to O-ring. Replace the O-ring as necessary using the scribe. Note: when installing the back cover of the CIM, the maintainer should start the installation in a corner by pressing firmly and continue pressing every ½ inch until the starting point is reached again. Install back cover of CIM assembly by pressing cover back into place. Check cover to ensure it is snugly pressed into place. Repeat as necessary. Note: use a star pattern to tighten captive screws to secure the CIM lid to the CIM enclosure. Secure CIM lid to CIM enclosure with 10 screws with torque driver set at 9.7 inch-pounds using the number 2 bit. Verify operational condition by performing system startup and status check. IAW VTESS OUM 236930-70110. Note: should any obvious visual issues be located during the following inspection, proceed directly to the malfunction or malfunctions that is or are applicable to the finding or findings.